Good morning. I know I said I was going to be a few minutes late, but I'm not. I'm on time. I'm going to give everybody a chance to get on. Happy Friday, everyone.
Good morning.
And I'm going to turn that off. All right. Good morning, everyone. It is Tina, and it is Friday. It is August 2nd. August. I'm having a hard time processing that. Good morning, Rebecca. Just the fact that we are now into the 8th month of the year, it's insane. All right, guys, so I'm Tina, and I am the owner and content creator for Footprints and Pixie Dust, the blog, as well as all of its social media channels. I come to you and I talk about family, I talk about food allergies, I talk about travel, and I talk about entertainment. And I like to come on Fridays at 10 o'clock in the morning to share what's going on in the week, share the new things I know, and just chit chat. I love having the conversation with you guys. So do me a favor. If you like what you see, give it a thumbs up, give it a heart, comment below, engage, let's chat. I would love to be able to keep the conversation going. And if I don't see your comment during the actual live, I will be sure to go back and comment afterwards. I promise. If you're not following me on Twitter and Instagram, why not? Head over there and look for @FootprintsNPD and give me a like and give me a follow. I have a lot of things that go on Twitter and a lot of pictures that I put up on Instagram. I got some stories up for what's going on today that we're going to talk about in a few minutes. I'm going to have some new things coming, and I'm going to talk about that a little bit too in a few minutes. I also have YouTube. And I have Pinterest, so you can go find me on there as well. The other thing I wanted to say is, you know what Facebook really, really likes besides the thumbs up, the hearts, and the comments? They really like it when you follow a page. So if you like the page, that's awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it, and I hope you'll continue to do so. But do me a favor. You see the little follow thing that's next to it? Click that too. And that's a good thing, and you'll be able to know what's going on here on the page and as I post it, because I'm going to be posting a lot in the coming weeks. So there's a lot going on. So sweet. So how are you? I hope that everybody is doing well. What are we going to talk about today? Well, we're going to talk about the fact that it's August. I cannot believe that it's August. We're going to talk about all the different things that are happening this month, both at home and at the parks. And we're just gonna have a good time. Just have a good time talking to each other. So it is August. Is that mind blowing or what? When does everybody start school back up? For us, I mean, I know my cousin, I saw posts yesterday. Her daughter went back to school yesterday. So Georgia, they started yesterday. We start in a couple of weeks. See, I grew up being like the Tuesday or Wednesday after Labor Day. You would think I'm used to this whole August thing because most of the states we've lived in, the kids have started in August, but this is just crazy. I just don't know where the summer went. So, when do your kids start? Now, if you have college kids, they're pretty much getting ready to go back too. Rebecca, I know you have a son who's in college. I don't know what day he starts back up. I think our son starts up the 19th. He did his co-op over the summer, and now he's going to be starting back up with classes on the 19th. The other two, they start the 12th, and they're both in high school. Okay, so I'm going to jump right into the next thing. Where are my boys today? They're not in the house. Now, usually they're very, very good when I'm doing these lives. They're off reading, they're off playing a game, they're off doing something. They've been very, very good when I am here live. Good morning, Rochelle. Good morning, Angie. This morning, they are both over at the high school. Now, Aaron is a senior this year. Okay, a senior. It's my little Applejack. My little koala bear. I gotta tell you the story. Okay, so when Aaron was a baby, and he's gonna kill me for sharing this, Aaron had the most endearing hugs in the world. He would come up and he would jump onto you, wrap his legs around you, wrap his arms around you. It was just like, for those of you who are like 80s kids, do you remember those little pinchy koala bears, the little pinchy things that you could put on your pencils? And one of them was a koala bear. Well, he reminded me of that so much. So I called him my little koala bear. So he would give us koala bear hugs. The kid's almost 6 feet tall now and just building up his muscle strength and stuff like that. So there's no way in Hades that he's going to be able to give me a koala bear hug now. But boy, do I miss those. But that little koala bear hugging kid is a senior this year. I don't know where time went. And I know, Angie, those koala bear hugs mean the world, don't they? Oh my gosh, they just send this just warm feeling throughout a mama's body. So he's entering his senior year, and right now he is a den leader over at freshman orientation. I say den leader because they're called Wolverines. So he is a den leader, leading a whole bunch of freshmen and newcomers in and around the school. And then the youngest, gulp, he's gonna be a freshman this year. My baby, my little tiny baby is a freshman. I don't get it. I don't know where time is going. It's going by so fast. Guys, if you've got littles, hug them tight, wrap them up in your embrace, and take pictures and take video. You don't want to forget anything because it goes too fast, way too fast. So Logan, if most of you guys know that I've been homeschooling Logan since we moved to Florida, and that's because he has severe life-threatening food allergies. And he has had an airborne and a contact component to it. So we weren't comfortable with the middle school. Not to say that the middle school was bad, it's just we were not comfortable. It was just too big, too many situations, and he had just too many things that he was learning how to do as a preteen in a new environment. So we kept him home. And it was fine, it was great. He got to advance a little bit more, and he is happy. But this year, he really wanted to jump back into the brick and mortar. And I understand completely. It's a social thing. It's an opportunity thing. He needs to break out. He also needs to show himself that he knows how to take care of himself out in the real world. He has been demonstrating some tremendous efforts and towards showing us that he can take care of himself. And so this year we just felt, yeah, it's right. It's time. So he is going back into the brick and mortar system. And I cannot tell you, those of you who have children who have food allergies know that some schools get it and some schools don't. And it looks like we're good. I literally, the day we went to go register him, I sat in my car and the boys were like, okay, Mom. And I literally prayed. I prayed, God, please, I need this to go smoothly so that I can let this happen. And literally it went, I don't think it could have gone any smoother. I've had the chance to talk to the nurse, and the nurse and I are, we know each other, and we are in communication now. She has been so reassuring. She knows what she's doing. Logan is not going to be the most severe food allergy in that school of over 3,000 kids. And so it encourages me that they know what they're doing. He can carry his epi and stuff like that. And as time goes on, I'm going to talk more about what we did to prepare him, what we're doing to keep him in the school, because I know part of my audience happens to be food allergy aware and food allergy sensitive. So I want to make sure that I'm sharing our experience. So maybe you can either share yours, or maybe ours will affect you or encourage you or inspire you, or just in some way, shape, form, or fashion. So anyway, so my boys, they are both over at the high school right now. One a den leader, the other in freshman orientation. And my mama's heart is pounding hard. I dropped them off and I'm like, there goes my baby. All confident, all good, and ready to tackle the world. And he was ready. He packed his own lunch because he's not going to eat anything at school. He knows he needs to eat things from home. He has his wet ones to wipe things down if he needs to. He knows what to be careful. He knows the warning signs. He knows everything that he's ready. He's ready. Good morning, Melissa. So, all right. So he is off at the school. I go pick them up later this afternoon, and I'm looking forward to hearing. Now, I will say this. I asked him, are you excited? And he's like, Mom, you've asked me that about 5 times. The answer's going to stay the same. You can stop asking. I don't think I'm going to. I'm probably still going to ask at least 1 or 2 more times. But, oh my gosh. I just can't believe they're all growing up so fast. So fast. But anyway, so when do your kids start school? Are you homeschooling? If you're homeschooling, are you doing year round? Did you take a break during the summer? What grades are your kids going into school? Do I have any other ones who are losing their, a little bit more of their nest by sending them into more independence? It is crazy. It's a crazy time of year. And some of you actually still have an entire month before any of this stuff happens. So that's good Good for you. Do you guys have vacation plans? Who's coming down to Disney this month? Because, oh my goodness, that's a perfect transition to what I'm going to be talking about next. Let me just go over and see what I've got comment-wise first. True about all schools and health issues. Yeah, I can imagine that has to be tough. But more and more kids are being, Rebecca was talking about when her son was diagnosed with depression and how the school handled it. Finding those signs can be pretty tough because a lot of times at this age too, they don't like to show it. And so, yeah, I really making sure the teachers were aware of the signs he was struggling with. I was terrified. I can imagine. I can imagine how I do know how that feels. And so I do hope that everything has worked out. I hope he's doing well in college this year because I know he's going into his second year, right? I hope he's enjoying it. And Angie, I know you're homeschooling for the very first time. This is going to be an exciting endeavor for you. Angie and I talk on a regular basis, so I'm going to be able to keep up with what she's going through and just kind of be there in support for her because I know that homeschooling can be tough. Homeschooling can be tough, but it is rewarding, especially when the situation calls for it. So anyway, all right, so I was transitioning into the whole August conversation. And Rebecca, you're getting ahead of me. Don't talk about Galaxies Edge yet. All right, so but we're talking about, all right, so it's August. And this month, I'm telling you, it is insane the things that are happening over at Walt Disney World this month. Now, last month, you know, was a truly magical pixie dusted month for me. I got the chance to go to the Protect the Pride event. I got the chance to go see Christmas in July for the Disney Holidays event. I had the chance to attend the Disney social media celebration. And guys, I don't take that stuff for granted. I want to bring you all the information that I'm learning because that's my job. My job is to, if I get invited to these things, gather the information and bring them to you. So this month, no invites are out yet, and I don't know that I'll get any. And then, you know what? It doesn't matter. I'm going to head over to the parks anyway. But the parks this month, this is a crazy month because not only it's August, I know it's early, but this is what happens around here. And I think I know why, or part of why I know why. In August, this is when the autumn decorations come out. Magic Kingdom is transformed into a beautiful fall scene. We get the pumpkins and the jack-o'-lanterns and all the autumn colors come out, the oranges, the browns, the yellows, the reds, all of those things come out. And it's just the beginning of my favorite time of the year here because boom, 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 everything's gonna start happening. Right now, this month, it is August 2nd, so in 14 days, 2 weeks from today, will be the very first Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party over at Magic Kingdom. And I got the chance to attend last year with Angie, as a matter of fact. Angie invited Logan and I to go with her. Angie and me to go with her and her son, and we had an amazing time. I shared that video yesterday for a Throwback Thursday. If you haven't seen it, go back and look at it. It was so much fun. We had a blast, and they do such amazing things for food allergies. And now, while I don't know what is planned for this year, I do hope that I get the chance to get over there and check and see, because I'd love to be able to share with all of you that Magic Kingdom has once again done it and taking care of our food allergy kiddos. Let's see, so Mickey's Not So Scary starts August 16th and it goes through November 1st. Who's going? Who's going? I want to know. Yesterday I asked that when I posted the video. You could post again. Tell me when you're going. I know I have at least one person I know is going at the end of the month. I know at least 2 people who are going the very first night. Are you going to Mickey's Not So Scary? And what is your favorite part of Mickey's Not So Scary? Right? What is your favorite part of Mickey's Not So Scary? Do you like the shows? Do you like the character meet and greets? Do you like the special treats? Do you like the overlays? Do you like the merchandise? There are so many things. Oh, but even before that, I got a little ahead of myself because right before that, on August 9th, so everybody mark this down, Disneyland will be celebrating Haunted Mansion's 50th anniversary. So it's over in Disneyland, but they're actually going to bring the celebration here to Magic Kingdom as well. So on August 9th, you're going to see tons of Haunted Mansion memorabilia, tons of opportunities to be able to kind of join in the celebration. It'll be Haunted Mansion's anniversary, and we're all going to have the opportunity, both coasts, to be able to participate in the celebration. Isn't that awesome? I love it. Let me just take a quick look over at notes here. Okay, so Angie, you don't have plans to go? Oh, I'm sure you're going to go. I want to do food and wine. Rebecca, you keep getting ahead of me, girl. Calm down. So, all right, so August 9th, we've got celebrating Haunted Mansion. August 16th, we got the first Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. And we have Magic Kingdom transforming into an autumn scene. At the end of the month, we have a couple of major things happening. The Epcot International Food and Wine Festival, which Rebecca was just mentioning, starts up on, I think I said it, on August 29th, yep. And that's one of my favorite festivals. That is, I mean, I love the Flower and Garden because it's newness, it's just fresh, the colors, all that kind, they pop. But food and wine, there's just something sophisticated about it. And I really, really enjoy that. You've got your culinary demonstrations, you've got your outdoor kitchens, you've got your special merchandise, you've got your party for the senses, which I've never attended, but really, 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 really want to attend once. I don't know if I really made that clear. But I would love to be able to attend Party for the Senses. You've got Eat to the Beat concert series, which has all of our, and it's my generation of musicians that come in. You know, usually the Hooters are there. I think Mercy Me is coming back. I love Mercy Me. I love Mercy Me. I can't remember. Is it Boys to Men are coming? I have to go back and look at the list. But they have some amazing artists that are coming to entertain us over at American Gardens Theater at the American Adventure Pavilion at Epcot during this year. Now, the festival itself runs from August 29th to November 23rd. That's a pretty long festival this year. I think it might be one of the longest. But the Eat to the Beat series, I think it ends a little bit earlier than that. So, but lots of exciting things go on. It is, the food during the Food and Wine Festival is phenomenal. You get to go to all 11 countries, have something. There's always extra countries spread throughout, other countries represented. So it's gonna be fun. The kids, they always bring in the kiddos. So there's another scavenger hunt. Ratatouille's Hide and Squeak. You got to find Remy. Or Remy. Is it Remy's Hide and Squeak or Ratatouille's? It's one of those two. Obviously, you know which movie it's based off of. But you got to go find Remy around World Showcase. You can purchase the scavenger hunt. And yeah, so it's one of my favorite things. I have never signed up for any of the demonstrations or the seminars or the pairings or anything like that. But I would love to. I got to talk to hubby about that one. So, all right. And so who's going to Food and Wine this year? I know I got a lot of locals watching right now. But if you're not local, I want to know, are you traveling down to see Epcot's International Food and Wine Festival? Do you have a favorite country you like to visit? A particular outdoor booth? What do you love about the Food and Wine Festival? I love that they always have pass holder stuff too. Yeah, they have some really cool pass holder stuff, so I can't wait to look at and see what's that. In fact, I'm wearing, I don't know how much you can see of it, I'm wearing my pass holder t-shirt from last year. I'm hoping maybe to get a new one this year. We'll see. Okay. So, and on that exact same day, and this is what Rebecca was talking about, we're going to talk about what she was talking about in just a minute. Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, guys. It is finally going to open to the public on August 29th, the exact same day the Food and Wine Festival kicks off. Whew, I know we have all been waiting for this. And actually, cast member previews are going on right now. I think they happened yesterday and they're happening today. I have a friend or two that were there yesterday and a friend or two going today. It's pretty exciting. It's very exciting. I got to see a little tiny bit, a little backstage preview during the Disney social media Disney social media celebration, but I'm sure that what we saw is nothing in comparison to the vast amazingness that we're going to see in a few weeks. Those of us who are annual pass holders had the opportunity to register for a day. to go for a 4-hour block to go check it out. And we have ours. Rebecca, I don't remember what time you said yours is going to be, but we're going on the 20th as well. I cannot wait to get through that whole thing and just see the Millennium Falcon, walk through. I don't think I'm going to get the chance to go to Oga's Cantina. There was something weird that happened with the registration, but I do know we're going to get to ride the Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. Oh my gosh. So craziness. So again, guys, oh, and Angie, you have a friend working. Oh, is it that friend that you said, because you talked to me a lot about a particular friend of yours that is usually involved in a lot of the Star Wars thing. I know Mark was involved. Mark Daniel was involved in a lot of the development of Savi's workshop. But is it that friend of yours that used to be in the Jedi training? I'll have to go looking for her. Ah, there. See, I told you. I knew it. You talk a lot about her, and I have yet to meet her, and I've got to go up and one of these days and check it out. And Rebecca, ours, we're there between 11 and 3, I think. So pretty cool. So guys, August is insane. From just the entire changing of the season. So you've got, the decor changing over at Magic Kingdom. You've got Mickey's Not So Scary starting up on the 16th. You've got Epcot International Food and Wine Festival on the 29th. You've got Star Wars Galaxies Edge opening on the 29th with annual pass holder previews like the week before. Oh my gosh. And school starting at the same time. Here in Florida at least. There's just so much going on. Oh, and I forgot the Haunted Mansion celebration, So I can't wait to bring you, I've got some really cool ideas that I'm working on as school starts, and I'm going to have the opportunity to be able to branch out a little bit. Okay, hi, Denise. Keep an eye out, guys, because like I said, I've got some ideas that are brewing in my head and in my heart, and I'm putting them on paper and trying to work them out. I think I'm going to be bringing some new things to Footprints in the coming month or two, and I look forward to you guys following along and joining with me. So we have talked about a lot, all right? So we've talked about school. We've talked about what's going on over at Walt Disney World for the month of August. I want to... the premiere of The Descendants. You need to watch these movies. Angie, actually, it's interesting. I'm going to be getting to preview Descendants 3 within the week. I will be getting the movie, and I'll be able to do a review of that. I have not watched Descendants because the boys have not been interested in it. Remember, my boys are 13, 16, and 19 out of the house. So, I just haven't really gotten into it. But you know what? I'm not going to lie to you. There's always been a curiosity about the movies for me, and now my heart is actually a little bit more drawn towards it because of the loss of Cameron Boyce. That's just a sad loss, but I would very much, I'm looking forward to actually seeing Descendants 3. Here's a question for you, those of you who have watched Descendants. Will I be able to watch Descendants 3 without having to watch 1 and 2 before I preview this movie? Or do I really actually need to go back and watch 1 and 2 before I watch 3? Let me know below, okay? And guys, don't forget, the thumbs up, hearts, engage below, follow me on the page. Love seeing all the conversation going on. Hello, Pamela, how are you? I saw you did yoga in one of my favorite places in Connecticut this morning, girl. I miss Hubbard Park. So Pamela is a friend of mine who lives up in New England, and she happened to be at a place this morning that I frequented quite a bit as a child. I remember swinging on the swings, prom pictures there in that park, hiking up to Castle Craig. Oh my gosh. So you brought back some memories for me, girl. Anyway, and Pamela is saying that I really should actually go back and watch the other movies. So I'm going to see what I can do. Maybe I can convince the boys. Ooh, did I say manipulate? The boys to watch the movies. Or you know what? Maybe I'll just go do it after I do this. They're not here. Remember, they're over at the high school. So I'm going to get the chance to review that movie within the week and go from there. So it'll be interesting. So I will. Angie, you said go watch it. I'm actually going to get to. And Rebecca's saying I should watch the first two as well. Oh goodness. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to be binging on the Descendants. So, but I love the Disney characters and the Disney stories. So it'd be interesting to see where they took this next generation. So pretty cool. All right, guys. I've talked a lot. You guys have listened to me. You guys have been so faithful. I've seen those numbers stay pretty stable today, which is awesome. Keep talking. I'm going to do the giveaway from last week. Remember last week, we talked all about the Disney holidays and all the merchandise and everything that's coming, the Disney merchandise that's coming and to the parks and resorts this year. If you have not seen it, you definitely want to go back and watch last week's live, because I detailed everything I saw at the Disney Holidays event, the Christmas in July event that we had, that I attended over at Disney's Coronado Springs. The cookie stroll over at Epcot, the merchandise, the spirit jerseys, the decor that's going to be in the new resorts, and Disney's Animal Kingdom, guys. It is jumping into the mix. There's going to be so much holiday stuff going on over there this year. I'm looking forward to getting over there and seeing the lanterns and seeing the life-size puppets and, oh my gosh. Oh, Pamela's saying she can't wait for the merch. I'm telling you, it's going to be awesome. I had my hands on the magic bands, on the pins, on the ears. Oh my goodness. And the ornaments. And those of you who saw last week saw that Disney did give us a very special ornament to kind of commemorate the event that we attended last week. It was really cool. That is going to be one of my favorite ornaments. I say one because I have some other ones that are very, very special to me as well. So last week we talked all about those Disney holidays, and I asked you just to put hashtag Disney holidays and the state from which you're watching. So those people who participated are right here in my list. So it's summer. I know that we've got smaller numbers, and it's all good. It's all good. We'll build it up. So I'm going to go in, and this week it is going to be for a Starbucks or a Dunkin' Donuts gift card, because I ran into a snag, and when Ellen watches this, I know she watches these things after, I have to talk to her. I'm working something out. They changed something with the Disney gift cards, and so I need to fix something. So anyway, so it's going to be Starbucks or a Dunkin' Donuts gift card, $5. Like I said, it's small. It's just a token of my appreciation. I love the fact that you guys, and it means the world to me that you guys take time out of your Fridays to come sit here and chat with me. So in my little shortstop bag, if Kelly is watching, and the peppermint ears. Oh my gosh, yes, those are cute, aren't they? Oh my gosh. Now I'm a big gingerbread fan, a gingerbread man fan. And so I was looking for all the gingerbread man stuff, and that was pretty cool. And there's a gingerbread man cookie as part of the cookie stroll over at Epcot this year. Yay! Oh, Renee, hello there, dearie. All right, so we're picking our winner from last week. Remember I said put hashtag Disney holidays and the state from which you were watching. And I would win. And this is for a $5 gift card to either Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts. They are not sponsoring it. This is completely for me. So just so you know, this is not a sponsored event. Although I am looking for smaller companies who would like to sponsor a gift to be able to give away. Ready? This is the person who wins. This is this week's. Ready? The winner this week is Rochelle. Rochelle, you have won either a $5 gift card to Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts. Do me a favor, drop down below which one you would like, and then PM me your email address so that I can send that off to you at some point today. All right, so what are we going to do this week for this week's giveaway? This week's giveaway, I want you to put hashtag Friday Footnotes, just like I have above, hashtag Friday Footnotes, and don't forget to put the state from which you're watching. That helps me, for my eyes to be drawn immediately to the whole hashtag and the state thing. It helps me to see, it draws my eyes to it faster. And that way I also know where we have all of our followers and viewers. So I'm going to recap this really quick. Guys, if you like or like what you see, give it a thumbs up, give it a heart. Comment on any part of the video that you're watching. Don't forget to follow Footprints and Pixie Dust's page as well. Not just like, I love the fact that you like the page. I love seeing the numbers go up. But following is just as important. Facebook loves that as well. And if you're not following me on Twitter and Instagram, why not get over there and check out all the pictures that I share, all the information that I gather and share with you. I kind of bring back a lot of the old posts, because sometimes with as many posts as we write, some of them get buried. And I know that people really, really enjoyed the BOMA post that I reposted this week. So it was really kind of cool to hear the comments on that one. But go follow me there too. I'll follow back if I recognize your handle. And let's keep this conversation going. Guys, I loved being able to bring all this information to you. We had a little mama chat with regard to the kids being over at the high school today, and just this whole big step that we're taking with Logan going into the brick and mortar school again. I look forward to sharing his journey a little bit from a mama's perspective. We talked about all the things that are happening over at Walt Disney World this month. August is a big month. I know it's not quite fall yet, but here's why I think they do this. I think they do it because, let's say you've got your New Englanders. A lot of people in that northeastern part of this country like to come down to Disney in August. They don't get the October break that a lot of the southern states or Midwestern states might get, or they don't even get the week off at Thanksgiving. So I know that Jersey gets a week in November, but I think that Disney does that so that everybody has the chance to be able to experience it when they can come down. So yeah, it brings in more revenue for them, you know, but it helps them to be able to continue furthering their desire to keep us interested and excited and experiencing the magic. There are so many things going on at Walt Disney World Resort this year and in the coming years, and it is an exciting adventure. It is so much fun to get over there and then bring what I learn over to you. That's going to be a big part of what's going to be happening this fall on Footprints. Wait till you see what I am working on right now. And yeah, so guys, don't forget to put hashtag Friday Footnotes in the state from which you're watching. Go back, watch the rest of this if you haven't seen it from the beginning, because we talked about a lot of fun things today. And I hope you have an amazing rest of your day and a great start to your weekend. Thank you so much for joining me. I absolutely appreciate you more than you know, and the time that you give up to come watch me on Fridays at 10 a.m. And I look forward to seeing you as time goes on. Don't forget, thumbs up, hearts, comment below, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.